at the Kamal Mahal of Kukanoor from Koppala district, which is from 1341, and it is nearly 750 year old. This is the only wooden specimen which belongs to the Vijayanagra Empire. Everything was destroyed after the Battle of Talikote by the 5 Sultanate forces, the Adil Shahis, the Barid Shahis, the Qutub Shahis, the Imad Shahis and the Nizam Shahis. So after the war they set fire for the entire city, everything was ruined, but this particular structure from Kukanoor, which is from Koppala district, which is just 50 kilometers from Hampi, and this was survived just because of its outer look. It's so simple from out, it's just like a normal house, but it is actually the Army Commander-in-Chief's chamber. So we will see the beautiful Army Commander-in-Chief's chamber where he held emergency meetings before the war. And the innermost part, it is so beautiful, it is actually the private chamber of the Army Commander. This is the place where the Army Commander-in-Chief held emergency meetings before the warfare, and a few military officials were called here, and the Army Commander-in-Chief used to sit here and right opposite to him, whoever the guests or the VVIPs came, they could sit there. Apart from that, all the military officials had to stand here and listen to what the Army Commander is saying and what he is discussing about all the strategies, everything. And once the meeting is done, they had to literally go back, because the innermost part of this chamber, it is the private chamber of the Army Commander-in-Chief. Only himself and his family were allowed inside. So we will be going there, but before we go there, please have a look at the paintings, the beautiful paintings on the walls here. So these paintings do not belong to this structure, but it represents the art and architecture of Vijayanagara Empire. You can see these 4 paintings, and they are Mysore paintings. It's very similar to the Tanjore paintings, which is over here. But the only difference between Mysore paintings and Tanjore paintings is that the Tanjore paintings, they use the real gold foil. And Tanjore painting from Tamil Nadu, Mysore painting from Karnataka, and we also have from another neighboring state of us, the Andhra Pradesh. You see the Kalamkari from Andhra Pradesh. So Kalam, which means the pen, the artwork is done with the pen. So that is the reason they named it as Kalamkari. It's done with the pen on a piece of cloth. And you can also see a palanquin over here. So here, this palanquin, the king, he was carried. And here you have another palanquin where the god was carried. There's one more interesting kalamkari over here, where you can see in one entire village, the different communities are into different occupations. Some are doing farming, some are doing pottery, and right in the center you have the temple, mosque and a church. Kinnala paintings, which is done on the wooden plank. In this particular painting, there's a cow. From the one end you can see the cow, from the other end if you see it's an elephant. So it depends on which way you're seeing it. There is one more kalamkari from Andhra Pradesh, where you can see right on the top, the entire Mahabharata war has been painted. Again, we can get to see the beautiful Kinnala paintings over here. We can start seeing this. It's all 10 forms of Lord Vishnu. Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, Varaha Avatar, Narasimha avatar, Vamana avatar, Parashurama avatar, Rama avatar, Krishna avatar, Buddha avatar, and the Kalki avatar. We believe that Kalki avatar is yet to come. So now we'll be going to see the most beautiful part of this structure, the Army Commander-in-Chief's private chamber. Everywhere you find such intricate carvings. This is a place where the army commander used to rest and relax, and only the army commander himself and his family, his wife and his children, were allowed inside this chamber. This is a very beautiful wooden structure which is made up of high quality teak wood, and as you can see, the dark brown ones are it's all completely original, and the light brown wood, it's all the replacement which we have put, because the 750-year-old structure won't be in the same manner. So there will be some damages here and there. So for that purpose, we have used some replacements, or we have carved it again. Given the name Kamal Mahal for a reason, because everywhere you see the carvings, you will find here lotus here and there. So that is the reason. The lotus means Kamal and Mahal means palace. But even though this structure is not a palace, it's just the army commander-in-chief's resting chamber, it is as beautiful as the palace. So this showcases you how beautiful and how rich Vijayanagara Empire was. They were not only rich in wealth, but they were also rich in art and architecture, and this is a great example for that. So as you can see, if the army commander-in-chief's resting chamber or relaxing chamber is so beautiful, then just imagine how beautiful the actual palace, the forts and the temples of the Vijayanagara Empire would have been. So that is the reason the Sultanate forces, the 5 Sultanate forces, as I mentioned, the Adil Shahis, the Barid Shahis, the Qutub Shahis, the Nizam Shahis and the Imad Shahis, they came together and destroyed everything after the battle, because they did not want the culture, they did not want the heritage to remain. They went on destroying and set fire for the entire city, and it took nearly 3 months for the fire to go off from the entire city, which they had burnt, and it took nearly 6 months for looting all the wealth from the Vijayanagara Empire. So you can imagine how rich the Vijayanagara kings were, and it is believed that, it is said that during the Vijayanagara period, the people used to actually sell gold and silver and jewelry outside, like how they sell the bangles, the toys during the fairs outside right now. So this was the stature of the Vijayanagara Empire, and you can just imagine how grand was their aura. you can see, this Kamal Mahal, it's completely like a jigsaw puzzle. It's all interlocked. One more special part about this structure is that there are no nails used in this structure. It's all made up of wood. While retransplanting, yes, maybe 1 or 2 nails have been used, but in the original structure, no nails at all.